Hey, what's up? This is FUBAR Trading, and I got a couple quick reviews here for you that I need to make because I'm going to cancel these products and stop paying for them, and here's why.
Oh no, not again.
So let me start with that. Well, everyone's favorite, it seems like, charting, and it's TradingView. So yeah, let's see the hate in the comments for this one. I'm not saying I don't like it, right? I like it for certain things. I just don't use it to trade. I think it's kind of confusing, honestly, using it to trade because you almost always have to have it tie and call out to some other program, which brings me to my next product review, which I'll just throw in this video, which is CrossTrade. And CrossTrade, I'm also going to stop paying for. Why is that? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to start with TradingView. And here's the thing, TradingView, really cool, web-based. Yeah, sure, there's been outages and stuff like that, but I don't know a product that has not had an outage, so I don't want to dwell on that. But if it is delayed and whatnot, you could have some serious problems. For me, I don't like it because, again, I mostly trade futures and I live in NinjaTrader for that. Personally, it's just what I like. And I also use Schwab Thinkorswim because I'm used to it and I really like it. I think they have great software, and that's for everything else. And there's no fees for all the stocks and stuff in there. And then their futures are very high with crazy margins. So I use NinjaTrader for all that sort of thing. And I don't do Forex anymore. So for me, this combination works well. Now I love a few things in TradingView, and I may honestly keep it around, but I need to not pay for as many things as I currently pay for because I'm just not using them. There is a free version with TradingView, but if I like a product and I want to get rid of either ads or have more features, I'm willing to pay for it. And it is very affordable. So I'll give it that. The price point is great. It goes from free to pretty much whatever you need if you want to use as your main charting software. People love it for charting. Some people think it's the best charting software out there, and I'm not arguing that point. I just don't like using multiple things when I'm trading somewhere else. If I'm not trading in it, I'd like to use native charts. It's just my preference, you know. But I do love some of the features in here. So news flow, for example. I mean, you can start on the main screen, you got a summary and all that. You get market news if it ever loads. Boom. So you got Reuters, TradingView stuff, Dow Jones, a lot of things coming in. I believe you could pay for more news feeds and have them all come in here. There's filters on it, all sorts of stuff. And you can customize your screen and your feed and fit it all in there. So pretty cool stuff. Institutions pay very big money for quick news from all over the place. Another thing is their screeners. So their screeners are fabulous. Honestly, you could set up whatever you want, all these different metrics, and check what's trending, what's hot, what's down, what's not, and things like that. And sort it. I love the red and green. I mean, it's great. There's a lot of very useful things. You can get a whole bunch and switch to this chart view here and get all these summaries that way, and even smaller tabs and stuff like that. This auto screen, your custom grid. I mean, you can go say, hey, I want 4x4 here. You know, look at that. So really cool ways to see kind of the red and green for the day, how things are going. This is a very quick review, by the way. You can get very in-depth. So this is not a very in-depth review. There's a whole bunch of things I've never even explored in TradingView because honestly, most people are probably using the super charts and the screeners. And then there's other stuff. It's good to look at calendars, of course. And that's like when certain things are coming out, earnings reports, IPOs, dividends, economic events and stuff like that. So very cool to stay on top of that. It's essential. Super charts. So a lot of people just live in the super charts. And again, you can customize this to be many monitors. You have feeds, you have a community. Some people love the community and the chat happening all in the same window here while you're trading. Pretty cool stuff. And you have a whole bunch of indicators, both community ones. You can get paid ones. I have a few, and then there's all the free or kind of built-in ones. And depending on your tier, kind of determines how many you can have active at once and loaded on your chart. So very cool stuff. And there is a scripting technology, PineScript, which is really good. And I don't want to rip on it. And they've made improvements. I like NinjaScript and other methods better. But that's just me. And that's just how I function. That's what I got started on. I tried TradingView later, so I just wasn't as used to it. Some people love it. A lot of people love it. So I'd say overall, TradingView is really cool. Definitely check out the free version. Why not? And then there are even some very affordable $10, $15-ish options to use a lot of the other features and stuff on there. So I like too that you can have audible alerts that go off. So even if you're not using the scripting or trading in there, you can have these alerts go off maybe on another computer or another screen, even if you're trading somewhere else. So I liked it. I thought it was really cool, and I set up a lot of that stuff. And I really do like the visualizations. I mean, I'll be honest, it is smoother, easier to use, and has some natural, like the market break here between evening and daytime. You have to set this up special in other programs, and it's just, I don't believe I set it up here, but if I did, it was very easy to set up. And just stuff like that, it's just, relatively easy to use and very powerful. A lot of the measurement tools, very easy to use. So I'm not ripping it. I just don't use it like I thought I would. So, but I may keep portions of the paid thing around. I'm not going to delete my account. It's very useful software. What I am definitely getting rid of is CrossTrade, and it's not because it's bad. It's actually really awesome. In fact, I don't think there's anything else like it. Oh, so before I log in, I was going to show you what it's about. So CrossTrade, in short, is if you ever wanted to have these webhooks, these alerts in TradingView or another program, turn into trades and automate things in NinjaTrader and other systems so that you're still executing all in, say, NinjaTrader like I was, or another platform, that API integration and everything, the only way to really do it, I mean, you can code your own, but CrossTrade's great. It's easy to use. There's a learning curve. It took me a while to figure it out and test it and get it working right. All sorts of things you could do. And people use it also. I didn't use it for this purpose, but a lot of people use it as a trade copier because they're trading the same things over multiple accounts. If they're doing whatever it's called, not using their own money, using a funded account or whatever it's called, or if they have multiple accounts of their own, or they're copying someone else's trades or whatever, they can use that trade copier. There's account manager with risk management. I use the NinjaTrader API heavily, and they also do have Chicago-based VPS or virtual private servers, and right alongside the if you're doing options and stuff like that. And these webhooks, of course, is how it all functions. So really cool stuff. I don't think there's anything better that's as affordable and easy to use as CrossTrade. And of course, you could do it yourself, but why bother when this is so powerful? All right, so let me just go in here real quick. I have the kill switch on, so you can quickly kill all your trade signals so nothing crazy is happening. If you're not sure why trades are occurring or your script has gone rogue, you can just hit this kill switch and close everything. You could tell it what days, what times, all sorts of things, and you can have all sorts of these libraries, builders, trades. I mean, you can have it do all this stuff. It tells you exactly what to paste into TradingView to execute these things that then go into NinjaTrader, and just really cool stuff. I mean, it's so powerful, all the things it can do. And we're talking, it can open trades, close trades, check status, the value, do all sorts of things. I didn't even use it for a tenth or probably not even 1% of its capabilities, but really cool stuff. It helped me troubleshoot a lot with the webhook alert history. I haven't used it in a while, so it looks like it's not showing any history there. I have a paid subscription. I just don't have the highest tier, but it's roughly, I think, $27 a month and $47 a month. And I think there's a free trial or something for CrossTrade for like a week or whatever, and offers affiliate income and all that. I'm not an affiliate. I thought it was cool. I'm going to finally cancel mine just because I don't use it anymore. I just live in NinjaTrader and, like I said, Thinkorswim, and I'll probably use TradingView, honestly, for some of the charting. So who's it for? I'd say if you're using TradingView and you want to either trade from there or script things using Pine Script and have that fire trigger somewhere else and execute the trade elsewhere, I think CrossTrade is pretty key. And who's TradingView for? Well, I think I covered that. If anyone wants the web-based trading with the powerful, easy-to-use GUI, as we used to call it, or graphical user interface, I think TradingView is great. It is hard to beat for that. And just the fact that it's web-based, you don't have to install anything, makes it really cool. I mean, there's some faults because of that, but just overall for what they can do on a web-based UI for that is pretty amazing. So I do recommend them both. They're just not for me, so I'm going to cancel them. But that'll do it for today. Let me know where you execute your trades, what you use TradingView for, what's your favorite feature, what do you use for charting, and where are you executing your trades. I'd love to hear about it. Let me know. And if you've seen something that's similar or better to CrossTrade, I'd like to hear about that as well. This is Fubar Trading. Happy trading, everybody. I will talk to you later. Have a great year.
Oh no, not again.